you know, get all Witcher 3 up, get all Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics up, then see where it went. Of course, I could probably record a fair bit and still be able to measure it up fine, just thinking of how much that would be there. But yeah, basically, don't record too much of shooters. Record a bit, don't record too much. Then I could have more leeway with, you know, measuring it up right. So, what am I trying to say? I could do it that way, but I'm not sure if it's you know, worth the effort, you know. But at the same time, I'd kind of like it. To be honest, I'll probably end up doing it. So yeah, expect that to happen, you know, sometime in distant future.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Hope that made sense. Basically, I would love when Fallout Tactics, when that ends, to have Fallout 3 start the day after. But unlike, say, with Witcher 2 and Witcher 3, where they're going according to the same queue, they'll be working on a different queue. The two series, like, well, the two games. Because one will be under RPG, the other will be under my shooters. So, I keep these, like, rough, like, slots, so I have a bit of variety on my channel. If you aren't into one thing, you might be into another kind of thing. So, when Fallout Tactics ends, I would have I would love to have Witcher 3 start, but they'll be going according to two different queues, so it'll be kind of difficult to measure them up unless I held back on one, or like held back on shooters while I pushed RPGs forward a ton, and then brought shooters up to be in line with that. Or I could record a ton of either, and then put, like, say, you know, like between Fallout 1 and 2, I could slot in a different series. You know, I could slot Torchlight in there. You know, Torchlight 2 between 2 and 3, 2 and Tactics. You know, that kind of thing. You know, I could do finagling like that to help with it, but I do like the idea of having, you know, just like Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, then Fallout 3 starting. Just one big long series of it. I do like that idea. There's all 6 games being played one after the other. You know, I'll try and do that, but again, the scheduling will be awkward to measure up. Will be awkward, but not impossible. Like I said, there's plenty of ways around it.
Wiley, Orson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Orson's neck deep in shit.
What are you talking? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit. Got it from my book source, or what are you talking about? Spent years working for serving Redania. Look at this.
Source seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me into C Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians.
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes.
Roach?
Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with
I
his
said it
men
right.
in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
I didn't think he was still here. I didn't think he was going to be in this game. Okay, yeah, we're going to see Roach. We're going to see Roach right the fuck now. Let's just run down here. We'll hit the flag post, and we can port over to the other place. Vernon. Though actually, the one, he's right there. We'll start here. We haven't seen much Vernon in Witcher 2. We only saw a little because I went with Jorvit. but we still got to see a little bit of him. Maybe one day I'll come back and do a Witcher 2 playthrough again, but go with Vernon. Might even just do a bonus series where I go back to before my choice, you know, reload the save, and just continue from there. Might do that. Still be meaning to go back to Witcher 1 and go get the
Slow now.
shag the nuns in chapter 5. I missed out on them. So, but yeah, might come back someday and do that, so we get to see more Roach. But might do that, so we get to see more Roach. But I have no idea when that'll be. Like I said, I've plenty enough to work on as is. So that's on the docket. Like that, you know, that's on the docket. But who knows when I'll get around to it. Weird fact. It's the shadows, but it didn't really flow right.
Looking for Roach.
No one here by that name. Anything else?
I see. And behind you, that's a berry picker's camp?
We're, bird watchers.
Let me guess. That sword's in case you run into a hornbill.
No. Hornbills aren't endemic to this area. Don't migrate here either.
That's quite
I
nice.
Get it. You're the local funny man.
What was that? Funny? How you mean that? Fuck you up! Oh, fuck you up! Oh, yeah! Move your ass, guy.
Okay, so much for playing nice. Well, at least they're taking it well.
Fuck you up! Fuck you up! Call that a punch!
There we go. I know they accept me.
Grey old vagrant. You got a fist of stone. Geralt of Rivia. Safe and sound.
Vernon Roach. Temeria's last hope.
Laugh all you want.
He's
Temeria
changed.
will rise again.
He looks different. Kind of like
Can't
Zodok.
abandon them.
She looks a
You
bit
can
different too.
and must, because those are your orders.
They'll die. Please.
We're done. Dismissed.
She's got a bow now, not a crossbow. Last time we saw her, she had a bow at her.
What do you do here? Hunt Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore? Temeria. That's what matters.
Actually,
How
I
do you
have
wind
some
up
of his
here?
badges.
Came with the army, of course. Its remnants. When Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, I dropped everything. Threw it all away to hell and rode for the front to fight the invader. Joined the Second Temerian Army under John Natalis. We were to stop the Black One's advance along the Dol Blathana Mount Carbon line.
I wonder how Mount Carbon is.
And we did. For 3 days. Then they smashed us into splinters. Soon after, I heard Radovid was assembling his forces near Novigrad. That he'd promised to fight for a free north. Broke through with the remains of Natalis' army, but
But
Radovid proved no better than Emir. So I decided I would mount my own fight.
Well, I hope we get to see a bit of Roach here, to be honest. Because we never, at least in my playthrough, I never got to see much of him. And if he's after making a comeback, I hope Jorvit is. Because I sided with him, and damn it, I expect to see some damn dividends on that.
looking for Horson Jr.
Same on the dragon.
Well, I'm not sure why you think you might be in my camp.
Heard some birds chirping. You've got some of the same friends. Both seem to count Radovid among your allies.
These birds. They're terribly talkative. I'll need to see them. You'll have to point them out.
Mm-hmm. Meantime, Vernon, willing to help or do I need to keep looking?
As always, you've more luck than you deserve. I'm on my way to meet my Redanian contact. We're meeting near Oxenford, at a chess club.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
Okay, let's go find the other lady. Well, the lady. Other would have implied there was Roach was one. Where is she? She from...
Witcher. Just what our band of merry...
You've been here, you've been there. So tell me, is it really the fact?
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
Okay.
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
Port. Subject seen in a cabin aboard the Trig Tugor. I have observed that he's a fervent chess player. To this end, he makes frequent incognito visits to a certain building. Yesterday, I'm trying to eavesdrop on a conversation, but I have the impression someone's onto me. I was followed, but managed to lose my tail. She doesn't seem to be here. Mine. Runestone just lying around.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
Doesn't look like she's here, which is annoying because I was hoping I could find her and get it.
You trouble me, Greydox.
I was sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. He's spitting out blood. I was hoping I could find her here because it seems like something's going on there, and I want to help her out. You know? Though Nilfgaardians thought Temeria died along with King Foltest, Temerian guerrillas still hide in the woods, prepared to give their lives at a moment's notice in their fight for independence. But yeah, I was hoping I could help her out, because she was ordered to leave them behind. But I'm not. I'm not his man. He can't order me. I can assist. But yeah, I want to help out Temeria. Figure I may as well.
Whoa!
Well, that's a night raid. And it's just a night raid. Yep. Level 15, but that's it. It's the only thing special. Damn it, didn't want to turn around. Still. Horses keeps trying to run it right to the road. And it's tripping it up because it keeps slamming into the wall. Redanians, alright. I was curious. It just looked different to me.
The man we're due to meet is probably waiting already.
Back up to your rock.
Ready?
My contact awaits at the chess club. Let's get this over with.
Your contact. Who is it?
Slippery little bugger. I'd have nothing to do with him. Were the circumstances any different?
Mean you don't trust him?
I trust no one, including you.
He's probably still sore over that your met bit. If he trusts no one, then won't he help us? Why is he helping me out? Yes, he probably figures there's utility to it. He'll do anything to get it free to marry you, even if it means, you know, working with me.
Something's not right.
Band of witch hunters. Oh no.
Let's see what.
And the witch hunters and guards. Yeah, that's not right at all. Is that Radovid? Yeah, I think that is. Is that his contact?
Checkmate.
Wonder if he's going to bring up the wife.
They say it's the game of kings. That chess teaches one to think strategically. What a load of rubbish. Both sides have identical pieces. The rules stay invariably the same. How does this mirror real life? Witcher, do you know why I play chess?
No.
I have no idea.
I play chess to reveal the game's secret. Blood thumps inside these chessmen. You need only listen, and you will hear. Dub-dub. 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 A heart pumping with life.
He's taking a few hits to the
I
head.
take a pawn, and I hear flesh being rent. I win a piece, and I hear screams from the depths of its bowels. I want to break the chessmen open. Squeeze the truth from them. Do you see what I mean?
Gotta be honest, I don't.
No, I don't.
You do not because you are not a king. Pawns see only their comrades at their sides and their foes across the field. A king has a different view of the chessboard. His greatest foes surround him. His own chessmen might trap him. And that is check and death. You see, Witcher, chess is the art of sacrificing your own pieces. Now do you see?
Yes.
I think I do now.
Unimportant. Let us speak. Why have you brought the Witcher here?
I think he'd best explain.
You know, I swear that queen on the chessboard has red hair. Is that a nod to Princess Anna? I think that's a nod to Princess Anna.
Suspected a Redanian spy. Had no idea we'd be meeting a king.
When you've an opportunity to omit intermediaries, I'd suggest you avail yourself of it.
I'm looking for Cyprian Wiley, Orson Jr. I know Redania supports him.
Why do you seek him?
It's personal.
Fair enough. I'll not pry.
Hey, I've helped you out.
I have placed Junior in a mansion in Oxenfurt. Very few know this. They'll not let you in unannounced. Thus, you must tell them you've come about the new whores. Junior constantly requests fresh women. I hear he doesn't treat them well.
You just give me a man after investing coin and time in him?
He's failed.
I wonder why.
Consider it a gesture of goodwill. Almost. I'll expect you to return the favor. And also, Junior has lost his purpose. The Big Four is no more. I shall contact you to collect in due course. Now go. And you, Roach. We must speak another time.